All right, number 8. Rutabagas. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
No, sir. I love to be here.
This is actually one of the classes that don't want to hang myself during.
Well, that's good.
That's next hour. Fairness.
All right.
Double.
So, what's the difference between these two equations? Yes, Claire.
Aren't they the inverses of each other?
No.
No?
This one's open up, and this one's opens to the right. They're parabolas. Their vertices are at -3, 5. Right? Y equals opens up. X equals opens sideways. Opens sideways. Always. Always. All right. Number 9. Number 9. Oh, there it goes. And they gave us f of x equals x plus 5 squared minus 3. In part, they want us to change one thing from this and make it do what each part says. Now, to make this thing open downward, we would put a negative sign out in front. Part B, to make this thing narrower. So what we'd want is a vertical stretch factor. So we want our A value to be greater than 1. So let's be crazy and make it 17. Or 38.
17.
Oh, 17. Now part C says, change this thing so that it doesn't have any x-intercepts. Well, x plus 5 squared means we're moving 5 to the left. And if we make it a plus 3, we're going up 3 through the vertex and it opens up, so it's not going to go through the x-axis. Let's see. D moved right. F of x equals. Well, that's going to become x. Instead of a plus 5, we're going to make that a minus 5 squared plus 3.
So it can just be any number smaller than 5.
Mm-hmm. And part E, they say to make this thing so that it has an S shape. Well, a parabola does not have an S-type shape. However, a cubic graph does. So we change it to a cubic. Okay. All right, the next couple they want us to solve by completing the square. Yep. 10a is k squared minus 18k plus 50 equals 0. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is subtract 50 from each side. So I'm going to have k squared minus 18k equals 50. Then I take half of this middle term, which would be 9, and square that and add it to each side. 9 squared added to each side. Now this thing factors. It becomes k minus 9. And then the question is, well, how did I know that it was minus? Because this sign right here is minus. And that makes this sign minus. God, I love the network here. Yeah, we're waiting for the computer to catch up here because it's about a line and a half behind.
I swear, if I was you right
right now, I'd be compelled to punch the computer.
Why? What would that do?
I just have no tolerance for that.
Oh, there's our 50. Plus,
Just like you.
come on. Plus.
Why'd you say?
There's 9 squared.
You're one that talks about sexual assault. I just called him cute. Probably done the same thing.
Oh my gosh, there's tension in the classroom today.
You got a joke over there.
Oh, here we are.
I said you're cute. Biting
It's
is
not assault, it's harassment.
That becomes k minus 9 squared. Negative 50 plus 81 becomes 31. Wow, is this thing freaking slow today.
it showing up on your old tablet?
Oh yeah, it's working fine right here. Oh, there we go. We're caught up. Now we can take the square root of each side. Okay.
Wait, that's a 31 or a 51?
That's a 31.
32.
Oh my gosh, is this thing slow today?
I'm slow every day. It's okay.
Well, yeah, it's slow every day, but today it's taking it to a new level.
That's Claire.
It's a good thing we have until 1:30.
Seriously, I did that this morning. It hurt.
All right. So that tells me then the k minus 9 equals plus or minus the square root of 31.
I'm Claire.
So k equals 9 plus or minus the square root of 31.
I'm Bennett. I'm so cool. I am wearing a shirt with a cow on it.
Whoa! Whoa.
Take that one.
I'm a little roasted there, Claire. Do you see this brown skin I have now? Thank you so much for the tan. Gotta step off, Claire.
Well, yes, and this is Claire and Bennett roasting each other as we wait for the answer to show up on the screen in there. Oh, almost! And there it is. Well, that was 10A. Here is 10B. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. Part B. M squared plus 500m plus 100 equals 0. Let's see. This was number 10. For this one, I have m equals negative 250 plus or minus the square root of 62,400.
Is that the answer?
This is the answer.
Hey, that wasn't that slow. Unless you did that a while ago.
No, it's pretty slow. Any questions on this one? No questions on this one?
No question. No more.
Same process as we did in the previous one. Number 11. X squared minus 8x equals 1. And again, we're solving this thing by completing the square. So I take half of the middle term, which is 4, and I square that and I add it to each side. Okay? You're always adding. So then this thing over here factors into x minus 4 squared equals 17. And now I can take the square root of each side. And ultimately I get x equals 4 plus or minus the square root of 17. And we'll wait for that to catch up. There we go. Number 12. Again, we're solving by completing the square. And we get x squared equals 2x plus 1. Subtract 2x from each side. X squared minus 2x equals 1. Now I take half of that middle term and I square that, so I add 1 squared to each side. The negative 2. Oh, come on. Yes, waiting for the computer is awesome. Well then, x minus 2 squared equals 2. Take the square root of each side. And x equals 2 plus or minus the square root of 2. And half of that didn't show up on the screen. God, how I love our technology. All right, let's see number 13. You are shown the graph of a polynomial. How can you tell if the roots are complex or real? What do you think, Claire?
If they're real, they actually cross the x-axis, but if they're complex, they never do.
Correct, yes. If the graph intersects the x-axis, it has real roots. Okay. So we can go look for x-intercepts. All right, number 14 says to investigate the equation y equals x squared plus x minus 6. Well, let's see. This thing factors x plus 3, x minus 2. So it has x-intercepts at negative 3 and at 2. Well, let's see if we could find the vertex. H is negative 1 over 2, so the x-coordinate's negative 1/2. K equals 1/4 minus 1/2 minus 6. So that's negative 6 1/4. Yep.
I have one question. Would the video be just as slow as what's on the computer screen, or will it show what's on your tablet, which is happening?
It will show what's on the tablet.
Thank God.
So the vertex is -1/2, -6 1/4. Beautiful.